To ensure that HCV rents are not more than rents charged for similar unassisted units, a determination of rent reasonableness is made by PHAs as a part of the PHA's approval of the unit. All units assisted under the HCV program must meet rent reasonableness standards as determined by PHAs. The final small area FMR rule makes changes to rent reasonableness requirements that apply to all PHAs administering the HCV program, regardless of whether the PHA operates in an area where small area FMRs have been adopted. Notably, under the small area FMR rule, PHAs are now required to determine rent reasonableness when the applicable FMR decreases by 10%. This is a change from the previous requirement that rent reasonableness be redetermined following a 5% decrease in FMRs. This change should help to reduce the administrative burden on PHAs. Other scenarios in which all PHAs are required to redetermine rent reasonableness are before any increase in rent to an owner or if directed by HUD. Outside of these scenarios, PHAs may choose to redetermine rent reasonableness at any other time. Under small area FMR, PHAs may increasingly find that they are working with landlords in neighborhoods with higher demand for rental units. These landlords may be better positioned to negotiate for use of higher cost units as comparables when the PHA conducts rent reasonableness determinations. Other than the threshold that triggers the need for a rent reasonableness determination, rent reasonableness requirements do not change with the implementation of small area FMRs. Location has always been a factor to consider when determining rent reasonableness, and in many cases, a zip code may be too broad an area for evaluation. As PHAs get ready to implement small area FMRs, they should evaluate their systems for determining rent reasonableness to assure that there are sufficient comparable unassisted units in the areas that voucher families will choose to rent. Depending upon the type of system or service that a PHA uses for its rent reasonableness determinations, there may not be enough comparable unassisted units. Many commercially available rent reasonableness systems used by PHAs pull data from multiple resources and have a broader range of comparable units. PHAs that choose to use manual systems may need to expand the areas where they search for and identify comparable unassisted units.